everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's talk about it Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. That way every time I upload a video, you will be the first one to see it. Note, all comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only, where we discuss celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, and what's the hot topic for the day or the week. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, to comment, and also subscribe, and also turn on your notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Thanks for supporting the channel. So let's get into it. I saw this about 2 days ago where Candice allegedly calls out Porsha Williams for stealing Simon from Fallon. Now, mind you, let's go back within the last month, and then we'll go back 2 or 3 years. One, it was just reported that Fallon and Jalen broke up. And then it looked like Simon and Porsha wanted to celebrate, showing the rings, honeymooning. Girl, you can have him. When people are someone's exes, I'll say this again. I read something. When people are someone's exes, you can have them. It's your time to suffer. If people break up, they break up for a reason. And the biggest thing is, we saw allegedly that he was dating Porsha and he was dating that one young model that was real light skinned, driving around in his car. If a man is going to cheat, no woman should stay with them or be with them. So the next woman can have them, because you're always wondering, where he at? What is he doing? Is he going to allegedly bring something back? You know what I'm saying? So they may look happy that they're well off. Big house. Okay, girl, you can have that. Because the one thing is, you can have peace in being single. You can have peace in being dating someone, but will you have that much peace if he's allegedly cheated in the past? You're always wondering, what is he doing? Where is he going? And a lot of my friends or friends of friends, a lot of people don't deal with that. If you're going to be in a situation with a guy nowadays, if you can't trust him, you don't want to be with him. Let somebody else have him. Let somebody else worry about that. You know, no woman wants to be embarrassed in these streets. We see it with Chloe, how Tristan has treated her, embarrassed her, cheated on her, walked around with different women, holding hands, having parties. She's not there. But let's get into Porsha. So the other thing is how Candice called her out. This is the ultimate girls trip that they're on. I think Bravo's trying to test the waters. Now let's get into her and Simon having the alleged show. And also, I did a video where she showed her face extremely old. It was a filter, extremely old. His face almost looked the same. So people were fooling on that. Then people are trying to say, oh, he's not as bad looking as we thought. Please stop playing. That's probably her friends putting that out there. Many people are saying you want to find someone that's going to respect their mom, their exes, and their children. There's 3 strikes there. We heard from the exes. We heard in regards to how he is or isn't in the children's life. We see how he treated different people in the industry and how he allegedly talked about, different things. I'm just going to be general. But the biggest thing is, you want somebody that's respected in the industry, period. Let's get to the show. Of course, there was altercations on the show. Of course, she talked about Dennis and the mom. There was alleged things thrown. It looked like producers allegedly got hit. There was so much going on. Then she allegedly left, of course, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She didn't want the women to drag her. And we knew people were going to drag her. So she left the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She left her morning show with Ricky Smiley. And she's now focused on Simon and the daughter. Now, why do you think that is? You need to be home so you know what's going on. You can't be off working 2 jobs. You have to be able to travel with him so you know what he's doing. Excuse me? You have to know what he's doing 24/7, 7 days a week. Do you remember the you remember when she pulled up on him when he was at a hotel? Girl, people said you can have that. You can have it. That's the one thing. Many women that are single, they'll say I'm at peace. Some of the women, remember how Lala Anthony was saying, oh, a lot of my married friends are miserable. And everybody was like, that's probably your married friends that's miserable. A lot of us know married couples that are extremely happy, well off. They don't cheat, they don't lie. Of course, people may flirt, but they're never going to take it to anything other than, people may give them compliments or whatever. But so we have her leaving the Real Housewife of Atlanta. We have her having the Porsha Family Matters. We have her making a video praying over him. I did a video on her praying over him, and I did a video in regards to them having the older filter and people fooled on them. So it was basically saying, bless my marriage, allow him never to cheat, never step out, something. And you should see his face. Well wishes on that. So I'm sure Candice is happy. She was the one that tried to confront her about allegedly stealing or taking someone else's man. And people will say, can you really take somebody's man? Yes, if you give them the number, you know he's married. That's not acceptable. If you allow him to call you, that's not acceptable. If you allow him to take you on a date, that's not acceptable. If you sleep with him, that's not acceptable. The two of you are in it together. And mind you, she may have 20 or 30 friends that may smile in her face, but they watching her man, you know, how close will she get? What's going on? Who's the next? You know what I'm saying? So, well wishes to Fallon and Jalen. They tried. And the biggest thing is Jalen was able to get Fallon out of a bad situation. She's probably better off now than she was going through a divorce with Simon. I don't even think she asked for much, but I'm sure she's more at peace. It's a great thing Fallon had someone to help and guide her through that situation. Now, mind you, his seemed Portia's husband, Fallon's ex, she seemed okay because she put it out there that she was dating Jalen. She didn't hide it, but we don't know how long Porsha and Simon were dating, hooking up, talking. We don't know. There was pictures of her being on a boat with short hair, and they were saying, "Well, isn't that the same?" But who knows? Women, focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that are strong in mind, body, soul, and spirit. Don't be with a guy that allegedly seems that he's lying, cheating, or not being respectful to you or your family. Fallon now has 4 children, 3 by previous relationships, and 1 with Jalen. And mind you, Porsha has 1 with Dennis. And many people were saying, we'd like to see a spinoff of Dennis because they don't really care for the spinoff in regards to Porsha Family Matters. So, is Bravo trying to get a sense of how people are going to perceive Porsha? I normally watch Girls Trip, Ultimate Girls Trip. I'm not watching it this season. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm just speaking on this because Candice did make it very clear. And you will have women that are married that will stand up and say it's not okay. Wait till he gets a divorce. Date him 4 6 months after his divorce. But dating him and they were excited when he got divorced. Anyway, women, be okay with being with someone. Be okay with being single. You don't have to put up with someone that's going to lie, cheat, and embarrass you in these streets. It's not okay. You have to have self love, self respect, and be okay with what's going on. Many people were like, I've seen the comments that, oh, Simon and Porsha not going to say anything. Not even 2 hours later, after Fallon said that her and Jalen broke up, Porsha and Simon are showing these pictures, hugging, kiss. Girl, you can have a man, but he's not a looker. He could be rich, but he's not a looker. Many people aren't running to get Simon. She can keep that. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Everyone, have a great day.